God bless football, Mikey A.
God bless football, Taylor.
God bless football, Stugotz.
Football makes me feel gross. I mean, it just does. Just makes me feel disgusting.
But it's so good.
I know.
But it's so good. It's like eating like an ice cream sundae or something. You feel like gross after you eat it, but man, does it feel good eating it.
Oh no! Listen, going down, football feels great. It's the aftermath that I have an issue with. You know, I feel like death today.
That's
a moment on the hips. A moment on the lips, forever on the hips.
yeah.
I can't believe I messed
You
that
keep
phrase
butchering things. Oh man, what was the one you missed up this morning?
right. Love and lost.
Love.
This is what football does to you. I'm telling you, this is what it does to you. This is what it does to you. Like seriously, my mind is foggy. Listen, I have a confessional to make, and I want to get a father around here. Okay, and I would like to do this every Monday. By father, I mean a priest. Okay. Get Mark Hockman next week for confessional. Father Hockman.
God bless football confessional. This needs to happen.
Yes.
This needs to happen.
Forgive me, Father Hockman, for I have sinned.
Oh man.
I fell asleep before the end of Baltimore and Buffalo.
Oh.
And I would like to apologize to Josh Allen because as I was falling asleep and as my eyes were closing, I said to my wife, Josh Allen, never going to win the big one. He's just not good enough. And then my eyes closed. And I am sorry, Josh Allen, that I doubted you. I will never doubt you again. I will never fall asleep if you're down 15 in the fourth quarter again, not even to the Ravens. I will never, ever do that again. My apologies. That is my confession. My wife woke me up 2 hours later, and she told me that the Bills had won the game, at which point I spat back at her. Lamar Jackson is a bust. I went to sleep saying Josh Allen's not good enough. I woke up saying Lamar Jackson, not good enough. Football.
I forgive you, my son. Say 3 Hail Marys and make 2 under bets.
Oh, you want to make fun of my bets, guys? Go ahead.
No, your bets were terrible this week.
Woof. So,
yeah.
That's
so
a wolf.
So for the audience that doesn't know, obviously Stugotz does Stugotz on God Bless Football.
Yeah.
But last week on Friday, 5:05, I believe, Stu made his debut on Sirius XM with Mad Dog, where he would do picks.
Yeah. Over. Yeah.
You went over?
0 for 3 on Mad Dog. I think he was 1 and 2. I think he was 1 and 2.
So they each gave out 3 picks. They went a combined 1 for 5. Stu's first pick was Steelers minus 2.5.
Yeah.
Mad Dog's first pick was Giants plus 5.5.
Yep.
Double losers.
Yeah, in my defense, Steelers 2.5, I would have bought down to 2, and that would have been a push, you know? I mean.
The second picks from the guys.
Yeah.
Bengals minus 5.5 for Stugotz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never really came close to covering that number.
No.
Mad Dog goes Ravens minus 1.
Yeah.
Bad beat. Bad beat for Doggy.
Yes.
Stugotz trying to get off the 0 for 2 schneid. He goes with Broncos minus 8.5.
No.
So close.
That hook.
Yeah, the hook. I would have bought it down to 8 on Stugotz. I would have. Did I? I don't know. So
Hey.
Dog and I were one. We had to combine 1 win yesterday, huh?
So Mad Dog's win was his third and final pick. It was Raiders plus 2.5. The Raiders covered the spread and won that game outright against the Patriots.
Yeah. That was a good pick by Doggy. Yeah. It really was.
The good news is you
Yeah.
went 0-3. Mad Dog did go 1-2. You're right in this thing still.
Oh, yeah, I'm still alive. No question. Right. I mean, Doggy had a chance yesterday. That was his window. And you know what? His window closed. Get him on the show tomorrow. Let him make fun of me. Let him gain confidence. He was 1-2. I want to see an uber confident Christopher Mad Dog Russo on this show tomorrow, making fun of my 0-3 start when he's 1-2. I mean, come on.
In a land of 0-3s, a 1-2 is king.
Put it on the poll. In a land of 0-3s is 1-2 king. He's fucking right. Jeez. Get King Russo on the show tomorrow, okay?
May I make a confession?
Please do.
Forgive me, I have sinned. I have coveted my opponent's quarterback because that was the Aaron Rodgers I thought I was getting for 2 years.
Isn't
And
it
watching it,
amazing?
I was like, man, he's good. Man, he's good. Like those
Yes.
those off script plays, the falling
so
away
Yeah.
dime to the where was that? Where was that for 2 years for the Jets?
I think Aaron Rodgers is a top 5 quarterback now for 3 different organizations.
Oh man, you're right.
Go ahead and argue it. I
Oh
dare
my,
you.
I'm trying to think of, because you think Steelers, you think they have this long history.
Well,
but
it's
I mean,
Bradshaw, it's
Bradshaw, Roethlisberger.
Neil O'Donnell.
The Jets is the
claim that
closest
too.
one.
Jets can claim that one too.
What do you mean? The Jets could claim Neil O'Donnell. You're right, which is crazy.
No, I mean the Jets is the closest claim to him never being a top 5 quarterback for the Jets.
Oh, I would say he was a top 5 quarterback all time for the Jets.
Chad Pennington, Vinny Testaverde.
Namath, which Namath doesn't belong there, just so we're clear.
Get him out of here. Get
I know he won a
Sanchez?
Super Bowl. Right. Who?
Sanchez?
Ooh, Sanchez. Sanchez is probably the best Jet quarterback, Mikey, that I've seen for me, right? It's crazy.
It's gross.
But that's how bad this organization has been, where Mark Sanchez is the greatest Jets quarterback of my lifetime. That is Vinny probably second, right? Ken O'Brien, Richard Todd, those guys are probably in that conversation. But Mark Sanchez, who brought us to back-to-back AFC championship games, is absolutely the greatest Jet quarterback of my lifetime. And Aaron Rodgers is number 2 or 3. I mean,
Kellen Clemens.
not Kellen Clemens. No. Not Glenn Foley.
Glenn Foley's a good one.
Not Ray Lucas.
Ray Lucas.
Not Tom Tupa, who was a punter and a backup quarterback at the same time. Why the Jets? That's why.
Yeah.
I got to tell you what it's like being a Jet fan. It is so hard. Mikey, you are so right about this. To sit there at 1 o'clock, to be excited yet again for a season in which you know what the outcome is going to be. But to sit there at 1 o'clock, and your offense is playing well, and it's a good game, and Justin Fields is having a good game, and you're thinking to yourself, holy shit, did we finally get the quarterback that we're going to turn into a superstar? Because as a Jet fan, what we've become accustomed to is we'll take a quarterback, and then they go on to have their best years elsewhere, whether it's Geno Smith, whether it's Sam Darnold. And so you're thinking to yourself, oh, wow, maybe we got the young guy, and this coach is good enough because he's been around Detroit and Ben Johnson and their offense, and maybe, just maybe, we finally got the guy. And that guy's going to be great under our watch. And you're sitting there, and you're watching the game, and this is what we suffer every fucking Sunday, and I am tired of it, okay? And you sit there, you know the outcome. You know you're going to lose the game. It's just a matter of how and when you are going to lose the game. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how. And so, yeah, it was nice to see Justin Fields play well yesterday. But after about 3 quarters, I barely noticed Justin Fields. Why? Because the game Aaron Rodgers had yesterday is the game that me and Mikey A and every Jet fan alive has been waiting to see him have in that stadium on that field. And he finally had it, but he had it with a Steelers jersey on. And so when you're watching a game and you have a lead and you think, hey, maybe this is it. Chris Boswell goes out and kicks a 60-yard field goal. And as he's lining up that field goal, you say to yourself, there's no way he's going to fucking hit this. And then you realize, oh, yes, he is definitely going to kick a ball further than he's ever kicked a ball in his entire life. Why? Because the Jets, that's why. Justin Fields didn't lose to the Steelers. He didn't lose to that defense. He lost to the New York Jets. So he lost it. So imagine sitting there every Sunday, watching your favorite team play, You're up 10, you're up 20, you're down 7, you're down 3 with a chance to win the game at the end. Just imagine any scenario you could possibly imagine. And then imagine what it's like to know that the worst case scenario is always going to play out. And that's what it's like being a Jet fan. I hate them.
I won't do it this year. I will not allow myself at some point watching the game and say to myself, you know what? I think I'm in on this team. You know what? I am in on this team. You know what? This team is going to the playoffs. You know what? This is the team that's finally going to break this. I won't do it this year. I'm not going to do it. I might do it.
You're going to do it.
I might do it.
They play the Bills next week.
Oh, I'm out. No, I'm out. I'm done. Nope.
That's a big game.
Nope. It's not happening.
0-2.
Did you see what Sauce Gardner said after the game?
No, I didn't. I know he played very, very well. He was matched up.
He played fantastic.
Yeah, he played great. Yeah.
He said it was weird because he really wasn't used to the offense putting up points and the defense didn't know what to do.
Play defense.
The defense, they're like, they were so
but here's
used
the thing.
to.
It doesn't matter how good that defense played. They weren't winning the game.
No,
Aaron Rodgers was walking into this is what it's like to be a Jet fan. You knew before kickoff that I said it all week last week, that Rodgers was going to stroll into MetLife Stadium and have 4 touchdowns. What did he do? He strolled into MetLife Stadium and had 4 touchdowns. I mean, just imagine knowing that these things are going to happen before they actually happen because you're a Jets fan. And this is what it's like, and it's miserable. It really is. And Mikey, I understand. Not going to fall for it this year. But I'm going to fall for it every goddamn year until the day I die. And I am convinced that when that day comes, I still won't have a Vince Lombardi trophy. I am convinced of it. It's impossible. They're never going to win. They're not going to win. They're just not going to win. I mean, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't. I want to become a Buffalo fan. I do. I want to root for
And they don't win.
They're in New York.
They don't win.
Upstate, I don't care. They're 9 hours away. I'll take it.
So when Justin Fields had that rushing touchdown that made it 26.
I knew we were losing.
He made it 26-17.
Game over.
Late in the third, I believe.
Yes.
And that was the point where I fell for it. And I was like, I think the way the Jets are scoring, making this a 2-score game, like this game might be over at this current pace.
No.
And then the Steelers scored and Gibson fumbled the kick return. And I was like, okay, yeah, I forgot I already know how this
It changed the whole game. Yeah, it changed everything. It just changed the point structure of the game. It made it impossible for the Jets to actually win that game. One fumble. That's all. That's it.
Justin Fields has never won a game in which his defense gave up 21 points. His defense gave up 26, and I knew it was over. I was like, we just lost.
Right.
We just lost.
See, this
I don't
is the
know
thing.
how, but we did.
Taylor doesn't understand. When you go up 9 in the third quarter, if you're an inexperienced Jet fan, you think the game is over. Jets got this. Jets might be good. Justin Fields. No. Because an experienced Jet fan like me and Mikey A, what we do when that happens is, oh, this is going to hurt even more. That's it.
More Mikelys?
I don't like when they go up 9. The more they go up, the more it's going to hurt when they lose. I mean, and it's
the hope that kills you. It's the hope that kills you.
It's unbelievable. It's the first time Aaron Rodgers has thrown 4 touchdown passes since 2021. His QBR yesterday was was higher than any day he ever had for the Jets. He's a top 5 Jet quarterback of all time. He's a top 5 Steeler quarterback of all time. Go ahead, debate it. I dare anyone to tell me that after one game, he's not a top 5 Steeler. He might be the best quarterback in Steelers franchise history. How about that?
Is Justin Fields in the top 5 Jets?
He's getting there.
He's got a case.
He's right behind Aaron. Let's talk about Chubbies. Oh, do I love Chubbies. Let's put my glasses on like a professional broadcaster and tell you about Chubbies, who is sponsoring this show. Are you ready for some football? Chubbies is the ultimate football apparel brand. So much so, they created their own fantasy football league. George Kittle, Ian Rappaport, and others have come together to assemble the Chubbies League on NFL Fantasy. How the hell am I not in that league? Bruce Kittle, get me in that league. Each week, the top 5 scorers will win a chance at a Chubbies polo shorts combo with their team's logo. The grand champion gets the chance at the ultimate fan experience, a 5-city, 5-stadium NFL game tour with a +1. Mikey, if you win, you're taking me. I'm your +1. If I win, I'll take you. I don't think either of us can win, just so we're clear. But if I can, I will take you. While the fantasy flop faces a hilarious and unforgettable punishment only Chubbies could pull off. So head to chubbieshorts.com/the Chubbies League to learn more and have some fun. Get ready for the most outrageous fantasy football season of your life. And again, for a limited time, our friends at Chubbies are giving our listeners $10 with a promo code Stugotz. Stugotz, all capitalized, at chubbyshorts.com. That's $10 off your order with the promo code Stugotz, and that includes the NFL collection. Support our show. Support the sponsors that support our show, and make sure you tell them that we sent you. Express yourself and level up your game day wardrobe with Chubbies. So you're sitting there, and you're thinking to yourself, there's no way it can get any worse than a quarterback that you've been waiting for your entire life in his first start for your team at home, walking in with the American flag, and you're so excited. And then he tears his Achilles 4 plays into the season. And right there, you're thinking to yourself, there's no way. We have hit rock bottom. It will never get worse than this. Until it does. Because the guy who tore his Achilles 4 plays into his Jets career, and yet somehow managed still to end his Jet career as a top 5 Jet quarterback of all time. But you wonder to yourself, we've hit rock bottom. It's only up from here, finally. You wondered where the Jets would bottom out. They bottomed out 4 plays in. Was it 4, 2, 3? It doesn't matter.
4 offensive plays.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter. And you say to yourself, it can't get any worse than this. That quarterback we've been waiting for our entire lives, a Hall of Fame quarterback who still has something left to prove, tears his Achilles heel. There's no way we have finally hit the bottom. You think to yourself, it can't be worse. And then yesterday, somehow, it's fucking worse. The worst. Because that guy who tore his Achilles, that guy who you waited to see have that game in your stadium on that field, had it for a different team and cost you a 1-0 start. How far is Buffalo from New York?
I was going to say on FanDuel,
Miles.
Jets are +7 this week, +265, a little sprinkle, maybe a little hangover game for Buffalo.
A hangover? How about a hangover game for us?
For the Jets? That was as good as it's going to get, Taylor. What aren't you getting? That's as good as it gets. A moral victory. We put up points and lost. That's as good as it's going to get.
And you know what everyone's doing today? I heard Rich Eisen doing it again. I went out again. I listened to more ESPN radio, and Rich Eisen has a show there.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah, but he's praising the Jets. It's a good loss. They got a good young quarterback. Are you out of your fucking mind? They are going to get blown out by Buffalo. They are going to have the number 1 pick in the draft, and the Mannings are not going to allow their son to go play for that fucking organization, and I don't blame them. Taylor, I'm not dropping any money on this team.
Little sprinkle, maybe.
Little sprinkle.
I like it.
I think I like the 7.
What are they getting?
7.
I might take them on the money line.
7 at home.
What is the money line on FanDuel?
The money line's +265.
Wow, that is Mikey, there's some value there, Taylor. It's right. Little hangover, a late Sunday night game.
It's 1 o'clock.
Sunday, 1 o'clock, MetLife.
1 o'clock.
God. Jesus, we suck. I'm going to fall for it again, all over again next week. Same exact thing. Taylor, text me and Mikey A when they're up 9 in the third quarter and ask us how we feel, okay?
Cash out.
I'll be like, he was down 14 with the Buffalo in the fourth. Think he's sweating this? He's pretty good, huh, Josh Allen? Whew. God, he's good. I felt bad for Lamar Jackson. Did you guys feel bad? Because he's trying to conquer some demons. Their names are Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. He's 1-5 in his career against them. They look like, Mike, through 3 quarters, that looked like the best team in the NFL, right? And they still might be, by the way. I'm not sure if they're not,
No, they are until it matters.
Right.
They are until it matters. I mean, John Harbaugh just outcoached the room. And by that, I mean he overcoached and punted as opposed to, I have better players in this situation. I'm going to rely on them. Derrick Henry was unstoppable and then dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Just literally just dropped it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it was unbelievable. But for 3 quarters, it seemed like I remember right before I fell asleep, I was thinking to myself, wow, nobody's going to beat this team. Like, Baltimore is the best team in the NFL. I actually said to my wife, Josh Allen has the look. And she goes, what kind of look? It's the look that, not that Lamar's better than Josh Allen, that the Ravens are better than the Buffalo Bills. He has that look. I went to sleep saying he wasn't good enough, and then she woke me up 2 hours later saying that he is good enough. And whatever look you were talking about, you're full of shit. Like, you didn't have that look. And I said, and I did what I have to do. She was my co-host last night, and so I changed it. I flipped it right to Lamar Jackson. He's not good enough.
Does Abby want my number?
I felt bad for Lamar last night because he's trying to conquer those demons. He said, Chris Sims tells us all the time, I don't need to see one more play from Lamar Jackson. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback, first ballot. He's one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen. I don't care if he wins a Super Bowl. And yet I found myself feeling bad for Lamar Jackson last night.
Does Abby want my number so you can call and she can just call me and hand the phone to you so you can just get all these takes out to somebody who cares?
Yeah.
She doesn't care. She
no,
doesn't.
It's on her. She could let me sleep, okay? I mean, she could have let me sleep. She woke me up to tell me. Like, she felt the need to wake me up. And when you wake me up to tell me something about a football game, a sports radio show is going to break out.
You're getting takes, yeah.
Yes.
You're getting takes.
If you want a glass half full look, if you're the Ravens,
I don't.
The spin zone it's tough to beat a team twice. So you don't want to use this one win now. And then lose in the playoffs.
Let them know. So I like the strategy. What you do there is you let them know, hey, just so we're clear, we're better than you. But we don't want to waste a win here. We're saving it for the AFC Championship game.
Yep.
I would have agreed.
You have learned well. Fuck.
See, I would have agreed had the Ravens won that game, and then the Bills could be saying that. But here's the problem. If you're up big and you're the Ravens in the playoffs, no lead is safe now. Hey, remember, you were up big before. And you lost.
It would have been great if Josh Allen said that. He said, like, listen, we shouldn't win this game. It's hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah.
Let's just show them we can come back, but not actually come back,
That last knee, they just knee out the time.
Yeah.
Instead of letting Prater try to kick it.
Victory formation.
We just won a playoff game. September 7th. We just won a
knee,
playoff
tosses
game.
it to the ref.
We'll get them next time.
No, and he walks off saying, they know. They know. That is so good. I am very excited because Mikey has a new segment here. We'll get to more Mikelys in just a second. But a new segment called Mikey's Monday Magic Marker Money Makers. It's a bit wordy. It's a lot of M's.
Well,
but it's replacing Billy's big board bets for now. For now. I just feel like it's Monday. We got a Monday night game. Yes. As hungover as we are from Sunday. Yes. Ooh, and you might need a little sprinkle. So. And I say for now because I am doing everything in my power, everything possible to find a big board. I will say this. I want to thank you because I was nervous because I've never really given out picks before. Oh. No, I've never really given out picks before to the audience. And I'm like, oh, man, what if I go 0 for 3? And I'm like, you know what?
after the week you had, 0 for 3
can't do
doesn't
any
sound
worse.
so bad.
I mean, me and Dog
0 for
combined
3
1
doesn't
and 5.
sound so bad.
Dog's going to be gloating about his 1 and 2, isn't he?
You should.
You got one right.
You should.
All right, we'll get to your gambling segment. Yeah, you can't be worse than me, Mikey. You're going to be fine.
Yeah,
all right.
there we go.
Let's get some more Mikelys in before we get to the gambling segment. And again, I am efforting, doing everything in my power to find a big board.
All right, more Mikelys. Bounce back game. CJ Stroud or Jared Goff?
Wow, who do the Texans have? What has happened to CJ Stroud? What a drop off from his rookie season, huh? He was dreadful. You know, it's funny. Everyone's talking about Stafford, his back. They're concerned about his back. And I'm not saying that Stafford played good, but he played good enough, right? I don't know what's happened to CJ Stroud. I would need to know who the Texans are playing next week to answer.
Monday night against the Bucks.
Monday, Bucks.
At home.
They're home, yeah.
In Houston.
Okay. And who was the other quarterback?
Jared Goff. The Lions home against the Bears. The Ben Johnson revenge game.
I'm going to say Jared Goff home against the Bears is more likely, to have a bounce back game. Taylor, who do you think? CJ Stroud or Jared Goff?
I would go Jared Goff just because I trust the pieces around him more. I think this is something I kind of picked up from Sims. CJ Stroud's a lot better than people give him credit for. That offensive line does him no favors.
Yeah, the offensive line's important.
If it's a third and 5 for the Texans, you could pencil in a 17-yard CJ Stroud sack almost assuredly.
Right. Put it on the bowl. Whatever you just said, because I'm tired because of football, just put that on the bowl because I agree with you. So you're saying Jared Goff. You're going Jared Goff is more likely.
Yeah.
Yes. Good team, has good pieces around him, at home against the Bears. I know it's a Ben Johnson revenge game, which is ridiculous. But you're right. I like the Bears tonight, by the way. I did. I don't want to give away any magic marker bets here. I'm just telling you.
Maybe it's on there. Maybe
and who cares what I think?
I was going to say, it doesn't really matter.
All right,
I kind of want to pick the Vikings. All right. More Mikelys at this point. Daniel Jones goes to the playoffs or he gets benched this year.
Wow.
Playoffs.
Taylor raised his hand. He wants to go
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
MVP.
Really?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. Let me tell you, Indiana Jones was just on the Pat McAfee show. Okay, I mean, I am consuming ESPN.
So is Rodgers
every
last year.
platform. I mean, it doesn't matter.
So, Stu, if you forgot, Tony took a flyer on Daniel Jones MVP. And let's just say that price yesterday is not as good as the price today.
All right, so what was the price yesterday?
I don't know.
And why would I remember that, by the way? And the only reason you remember it is because I'm certain that Tony sent you a text reminding you. Is that fair?
Tony said, remember the flyer. And I said, oh, wow, I forgot the flyer. I don't even necessarily want to go back and look for the flyer. I'm just going to take your word that you did say that at some point. And
Good, I'm proud of you.
He throws so many takes out there that when he said it, I was like, you know what? Tony falling in love with Daniel Jones, very believable.
Yes. Yeah, no, I think I remember him saying that. I do. But that's it. Listen, Tony is learning the game, much like you're learning the game, okay? You throw 100 takes out there and you only hone in on the ones that you got right. That's it. You never, ever discuss the ones you got wrong. Ever. So I'm certain that he said that. I am trying to think here. I'm looking at the Colts schedule. If Denver, Tennessee, the Rams, Raiders, Cardinals, not tough. I think playoffs for Daniel Jones. I don't think he's getting benched this year, Mike. I don't.
All right.
Do you think he's getting benched, Mikey?
No, but I think it's a lot more 50-50 than we want to believe after yesterday's game. But
I mean, yesterday you would think he's probably a top 5 quarterback in Colts history. I mean, and he might be, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. Name Colt quarterbacks. Go ahead. Peyton Manning. After that, who? Johnny Unitas.
Luck.
Right. Oh, Andrew Luck. I don't know.
Phillip Rivers. Matt Ryan.
That's right. I forgot about Phil.
Jim Sorgi.
Dan Orlovsky.
Dan. He was there?
Yeah.
I thought he was a Lion.
He was there too.
Oh.
Listen, when you had the storied career Dan Orlovsky has, you hit more than one organization.
You're right.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, he's outside looking in terms of top 5. Johnny Unitas, Burt Jones, Peyton Manning.
But on his way.
Mike Pagel. Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh played quarterback, took that Colts team to like the AFC Championship game one year. Jesus Christ. All right. Danny Dimes going to make the playoffs. That team's good. I like that team. Next, more likely here.
More likely to hold the number 1 pick at the end of the year. The Dolphins, Giants, Saints, or Browns?
Dolphins, Giants, Saints for me. The Saints. That Saint Cardinal game, I'm telling you, if that was the only game offered to me on TV yesterday, I would have passed on football.
You would have watched tennis?
Anything. Put it on the bowl.
I miss football. I didn't miss it that much.
It is the most meaningless win in the congratulations to the Cardinals for the most meaningless win in the history of the NFL. It's terrible. What a bad game. I'm going to go Saints. Of the 4 teams you provided there, I'm going to say the Saints are going to have the number 1 overall pick. And I think the Mannings, if this continues with Arch, they would allow him, because Archie played there, his grandfather. Mm-hmm. They would allow him to go out into the draft if he indeed wanted to. They would allow him. It sounds ridiculous. He's an adult. I mean, but they would allow him because I think the thought of playing for the Saints and having all of this come full circle for the Manning family would be pretty cool. So I'll say Saints. I'm
going to go with the Dolphins because that's what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for a full collapse because this offseason, everybody was like, man, the vibes are terrible around this Dolphins team. And then you were kind of gaslit into being like, no, you can't judge them by the preseason. You can't judge them by the joint practices. And everybody was still like, no, I'm pretty sure this team is going to be pretty bad. And then everybody was like, wait till week 1. They lose the must win. If week 1 was a must win, I don't know what I'm going to upgrade week 2 to, because
who do they play?
Can't lose.
So
week 2 is a can't lose. They're home to the Patriots week 2.
Ooh. They're -1.5.
Ooh. I mean, listen, if the Jets beat Buffalo and the Dolphins win that game, 3-way tie for first place. I mean, everything could change. The Jets aren't beating Buffalo. I'm doing it again. Stop it. All right, what's next on more likely?
Last one. Ooh. More likely rookie to start first. Tyler Shuck or Jackson Dart? Bit of news, Brian Daboll has come out and said Russell Wilson will start this week after being non-committal after the game. Russell
now he's committed.
Will start week 2.
Why? Why?
Because they hate us. And they want us to suffer, and they are at the Cowboys.
At the Cowboys, winnable game, I guess. Oh, God. They should go to Jackson Dart right now. They really should. Taylor, who are you going with here?
I'm going with Tyler Shuck.
Yeah, I think it has to be Shuck. It does. Yeah.
The
Saints shucks.
Yeah. The Saints are...
They shuck.
Yeah, they shuck big time.
They uber shuck.
The Giants, it feels like there's a little bit more protection there to be like, hey, we think we have a potential franchise quarterback, but this offensive line is really bad. So maybe you get some meddling from ownership to be like, hey, you guys aren't going to be here next year to make this decision. Keep our quarterback in bubble wrapped for the next guy. Don't toss him out to the Wolves, which the Wolves is just, opposing teams' defensive lines against their offensive line.
Right.
But the guy that wanted him was Brian Daboll and Joe Shane. They're the ones that wanted him.
There were also the guys who didn't want Daniel Jones, though. I mean,
they
did. They signed Daniel Jones after he won the playoff game. They did sign Daniel Jones. They just couldn't make it work with Daniel Jones after that, right?
Yeah.
You find a coach who, a lot of times you hire a coach and it's like, I don't know if I want this quarterback. I don't know if we can make this work. You get Daboll out of there. You get a coach that wants Jackson Dart, Lane Kiffin.
It's not bad.
No, it's
the Lane train. The Lane train.
What if the Mannings? What if the Dolphins have the overall number 1 pick? Do you think the Mannings demand that McDaniel get fired and they want to name the head coach? Right? It could be Sark, correct? Or it could be Peyton.
Eli OC.
I can tell you who it's not going to be. It's Coop.
They're making a demanding.
Hey,
I hated that.
here's my list of
I hated it
demandings.
for you. I hated it for you.
You shuck. Have you gotten anything right today? Football.
Football.
Listen, that's coming out of the mouth of a guy who was over 3 on Mad Dog Radio.
Welcome to Mad Dog Radio.
Fridays 5:05, the biggest spot in America. How much did you guys love Francesa today? I mean, it was so good. Mike Francesa, by the way, is on Stugotz and Company. This is God Bless Football, but I mean, Francesa was great. The Taylor Swift dog story. Wow.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. Oof. There's a dog named Taylor, but it's not named after Lawrence Taylor. It's named after Taylor Swift.
Or Howard Taylor.
Oh.
Taylor was thinking for sure. Is he a fan?
When he chuckled after Jerry Jones should get a statue outside Lambeau.
Yes.
I gave
You were so happy.
a Tiger Woods Masters fist pump when he laughed at that joke.
It was your line. I saw you do it. It was great. Should have put on a green jacket.
Yeah. The awkward Aaron Rodgers, same arm and same knee go up while he's running on the sideline thing. You did that.
Mikey, for real, though, before we get to your magic marker picks, that had to feel good. Aaron Rodgers has done a lot in life and in the NFL. That had to feel good for Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, he was told in no uncertain, sometimes these quarterbacks, they make up a chip on their shoulder.
No,
they make one up. This was real. He was flat out told by this organization, we don't want you. We don't think you're any good. And not only that, we're going to make you fly cross country to tell you that.
Yeah.
And then he got the opportunity to go into that place to a sea of boos, which I will not understand why Jet fans boo Aaron Rodgers. The man only wanted to come here and succeed. And the fact that he shucked, was just absolutely irrelevant to the fact of what he wanted. He did not want to leave. He did not want to do bad. He just wanted to succeed. And it didn't work.
I know. Yeah, but I felt, listen, I actually felt good for Aaron Rodgers as he's ripping my heart out. I'm actually feeling good for Aaron Rodgers because you're right. The Jets flatly told him, you're done. We don't want you. And now here's the other thing, and I said this earlier on Stugotz and Company. I am telling you, if that went differently, if Aaron flew across the country and the Jets said, we want you, and Justin Fields stayed in Pittsburgh, Jets still would have lost that game.
Easily.
Just flip-flop the quarterbacks, and the Jets still would have lost that game. Aaron Rodgers, we would have lined up for a 60-yard field goal, and Nick Folk would have missed it. And I can't believe Nick Folk is still our kicker.
Aaron Rodgers does not throw 4 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers does not throw 4 touchdowns if he's the Jets quarterback yesterday.
No, he tears his Achilles four plays in.
Again.
Second time, right? God. Suck. Fucking tired of this shit every year. Every year.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, we a young quarterback, Justin Fields. Great. We're going to be fucking 2-15. And then the Mannings aren't going to let Arch come here. It's a disgrace. It's really. I'm telling you, I would let the Mannings could name any coach in America. I don't care who. It could be Cutcliffe. I don't care. And I would be down with it as long as we get Arch. Okay? No?
Why? So he could be terrible and then go to another organization and be great in 5 years? And all we're stuck with is Cutcliffe?
Right.
Yes. I mean,
it's just Cuddy on the sidelines with some other guy who's going to fail at quarterback for the Jets.
With Jordan Love.
Right.
10 years from now.
While Arch is off in Green Bay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Winning more Lombardi trophies for the Packers. Jesus Christ. The Packers better win something this year. They better. The Packers are good enough to win the Super Bowl. You don't make a trade for Micah Parsons and don't think you're good enough. Like, there is finally pressure on this coaching staff, and I'm happy about that. But I do think the Packers have a legitimate shot after watching that game yesterday. They run the ball. They stop the run. Jordan Love can throw it. Micah Parsons is a werewolf, as Austin Eckler told us last week. I would not be surprised if the Packers make it to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't. Mike, you're not going to be surprised by that, right? They're good
Absolutely
enough to
not. I think they should be. I think they should be in the Super Bowl. Winning the Super Bowl with the stacked AFC, different story. Yeah. But I think they should be in the Super Bowl. And at worst, they should lose a close game to the Eagles.
Yep. Commanders and Packers this Thursday night. What a game. Wow. In Green Bay.
I hate it's on Thursday. I mean,
hopefully the statue of Jerry Jones will be up before then. But, I mean, God, what a game. What a Jerry Jones, a statue. All right, let's get to Mikey's magic marker picks. I'm looking for a big board.
All right, here we go. All these lines courtesy of FanDuel. Monday night game, we got the Bears and the Vikings. We'll start Rome Odunze over 3.5 receptions.
All right, Rome Odunze.
Rome Odunze. I think he's going to catch a lot of balls.
They didn't build Rome in Odunze.
That's shucked.
That was Chris Berman's line.
It's shucked anyway.
Rome wasn't built in a Duze or something like that.
In a Dunze, yes. Second bet.
I hear Taylor trying to say it. He's gotten them all right today.
Come on. Say it. Nobody circles the wagons.
Rome wasn't built in a Dunze.
You said in a Dunze.
Yeah.
No, that's what this phrase is.
Rome
wasn't built in a Dunze.
Okay.
Football.
Bet number 2, J.J. McCarthy over 17.5 rush yards. People forget.
Oh, I like that.
He can run.
Yeah, he can scoot.
Run. He's a mobile guy. He's a scooter. That J.J.
He's a
McCarthy.
scooter. I'm excited to see if J.J. McCarthy. I'm excited to see if that works out for the Vikings. I am.
I believe in Kevin O'Connell.
I believe in Kevin O'Connell as well. I do. Because Sam Darnold was not great yesterday. You notice that?
No,
Without
he
Kevin
wasn't.
O'Connell. Right, he was not great.
Wasn't.
Yes. How the hell did the Seahawks lose that game, man?
Butt fumble.
Yeah, and Brock Purdy's not that good. I mean,
they
he's not good, Brock Purdy. I'm sorry. Brock Purdy is never going to win them a Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
Wow. All of his guys are hurt.
I don't care.
Still. All right, last bet. Under 43.5 points today. I love unders early in the season.
All right, why?
Defenses are just more ahead than offenses. Yeah.
Wasn't a ton of scoring last night.
The only game that was over yesterday was, of course, the game that everybody assumed would be under, which was Jets Steelers.
Right. And Ravens and Bills, right?
Well, yeah, not the only game under, but one of the only games that went under.
Who would have thought that there would have been offensive fireworks in a Jets Steelers game?
Not me.
Crazy. Nobody, right? I'm looking at some of these scores. The scoring appears, well, it was down, right?
Yeah, scoring's down.
Yep, 34-32. Why did I have to gloss over that one again? Jesus.
34-32.
Just get off my screen, man. He's popping up. If I told you a game was going to end 14-9, you would never guess the Rams and Texans, right?
No, I would have said, the Jets scored 9?
Right. Yeah.
That's what I would have said. The Jets scored 9? 3
Aaron
field
did
goals?
just enough. Jesus Christ. Anyway. It's back.
Football.
It's back. I love it.
I hate it.
You'll love it again Sunday at 12:59.
I'll love it tonight.